After the solemn observance of Good Friday, marking the resurrection of Christ, and the celebratory Easter Sunday services, Easter Monday is when we feast and relax. How are you spending the day? Relaxing at home with family and friends, soaking up the vibes at a beach trip, or enjoying some cultural festivities? However you mark the day, if you're seeing this, that means you're at least spending some time with us here at the JIS. And for that, I say thank you. I'm Adrian Atkinson. Happy Easter Monday and welcome to another informative edition of Jamaica Magazine.
Have you seen any of these signs and are ready to buy land or property? Want to know who is the legal owner? Purchase a copy of the title using eLand Jamaica. With eLand Jamaica, you can do a title search and verify the owner of the property, ensuring they have the legal right to sell it. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at www.nla.gov.jm, via telephone at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us on WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
It may be Easter, but the business of the country never stops. So our first feature today explores the revenue measures government has put forward to ensure it can finance the national budget for the 2026-2027 fiscal year.
Government has outlined a series of revenue measures for the 2026-2027 fiscal year. The initiatives, expected to generate approximately $29.4 billion, were announced against the backdrop of the unprecedented damage caused by Hurricane Melissa and the fiscal pressures that followed. Among the measures is the introduction of taxation on digital services.
Digital services taxation is now either in place or being discussed in over 100 countries.
And the 2026-2027 fiscal year will see such revenue measure taking effect here in Jamaica. But what exactly are digital services?
Digital trade is defined as being digitally ordered and digitally delivered. Number two, digitally ordered and physically delivered. And number three, physically ordered and digitally delivered.
The measure is being implemented to specifically target services delivered digitally.
Digitally ordered and physically delivered are goods that we know that come into Jamaica through our ports and are already subject to taxes and duties. Obviously, these will not be the subject of any further taxes and duties as a result of the revenue measures.
The move is also expected to align Jamaica's tax framework with modern global business practices.
Taxing digital services ensures fairness, brings in much needed government revenues, keep our tax laws up to date with how people do business, and make sure big companies pay their share.
From this measure, the government projects to earn $300 million in the 2026-2027 fiscal year.
Capturing our fair share of digital economy revenues is no longer just a good idea, it's essential. It helps diversify our revenue streams so that we are not so reliant on just a few sectors. It brings in much needed funds for schools or hospitals, infrastructure, and yes, for rebuilding after Hurricane Melissa. It ensures fairness. If local businesses pay taxes, so should foreign companies profiting from our market.
Government is also introducing a special consumption tax, SCT, on the sugar content of non-alcoholic sweetened beverages. The tax will be applied at a rate of 22 cents per gram of added sugar.
Its purpose is to address the burden of non-communicable disease, diabetes, obesity, hypertension, that bear down so heavily on our people and on our public health system.
The measure will take effect May 1, 2026, giving manufacturers, importers, and tax administrators time to prepare for the change.
In the course of the year, we will continue the working group, which consists of Ministry of Health and Wellness, the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, and the manufacturers to work towards the tiered system. But we will begin with a simple application that targets the grams of sugar.
This measure is projected to generate $10.1 billion. Additional revenue measures include an increase in the special consumption tax on alcohol, moving from $1,230 to $1,400 per liter of pure alcohol. This is projected to generate $1.6 billion towards government programs. The SCT on cigarettes is also being raised by $3 per stick, bringing the rate to $20 per stick, with expected revenue of $1.1 billion. Changes are also being proposed to remove the GCT exemption from the 20% duty concession on motor vehicles for public officials. That measure is projected to yield approximately $1.3 billion and will take effect May 1, 2026. Additional revenue will come from adjustments to the Environmental Protection Levy (EPL) rate, changes to the GCT rate within the tourism sector, and the annual transfer of $11.4 billion from the National Housing Trust to central government. Further changes to the filing and payment deadlines for corporate income tax and asset tax could be on the cards. The dates were amended from March 15 to April 15 for certain taxpayers.
I want to say to those who've come to us to have us look at the dates, we're listening, and we ask that you allow us to see the impact of the current dates that we've put forward.
Jamaicans will also benefit from an increase in the personal income tax threshold.
Come April 1, the new threshold takes effect, 1.9 million threshold.
New approaches to the digital economy and targeted adjustments across the tax system by the government is positioning Jamaica to capture its fair share of global economic activity and ease the burden on citizens.
While I cannot say for the 11th year in a row no new taxes, I can certainly say no additional revenue measures.
These hands tell a story of early mornings, tireless work, and unyielding dedication. Strong, weathered, and resilient, these are the hands of a farmer. Today, we honor their hard work and sacrifice, and we take a moment to say thank you.
Jamaica is known for more than sand, sun, and sea. We're known for foods of the highest quality. This quality comes from the fresh ingredients provided by our food heroes, and for this, we're truly thankful.
Your efforts go far beyond the shores of Jamaica, reaching people far and wide. Because of you, the entire world gets a taste of Jamaica. For this, we thank you.
I run a chain of supermarkets, and we love to provide top quality produce to our customers. And through our local farmers, we can guarantee that. And for that, I'd like to say thank you.
You see me, I love my Jamaican food. And when you go to market, you always get fresh food. And you see for that, big up the local farmer there.
We have to big them up indeed. Our food heroes continue to defy the odds to ensure that you and I have food. The resilience and dedication of our farmers continue to amaze and inspire me. To be honest, there will be no Jamaica without the Jamaican farmers.
From as early as 3 a.m.
7 days a week.
Through rains and drought.
A farmer shows up.
So remember, every time you take a bite, thank a farmer.
We are celebrating Farmers Month in April. Did you know that? Well, now you do. You should also know farmers are the hands that feed us. Their hard work is why you get to enjoy whatever delicacy is on the menu today. It's why government has put safeguards in place to protect the business of farmers and the safety of consumers. Keep watching to learn more.
If you're in the business of coconut, cocoa, coffee, or spices like ginger, nutmeg, pimento, or turmeric, there's one name you need to know: JACRA. Short for the Jamaica Agricultural Commodities Regulatory Authority, JACRA is both a promoter and a protector. It supports industry growth, sets and enforces standards, and ensures Jamaica's agricultural exports remain globally competitive. But JACRA isn't just about rules and red tape. The agency plays a balancing act, promoting growth and development in 7 key agricultural commodities, known locally as the 3 C's and 4 spices. One of its most powerful tools, licensing.
If it is that you manufacture, distribute, or process a regulated agricultural commodity, if you export or import, if you operate works related to it, if you establish or operate a nursery for any of those, or if you operate as a dealer or special dealer for any of our regulated agricultural commodities or their substitutes, then you are engaged in regulated activities and you must be licensed by JACRA. Licensing pretty much ensures that everyone is participating in the industry is legitimate and accountable. And this is a big deal because properly implementing licensing, properly enforcing licensing protects the honest operators within the industry because licensing levels the playing field. It prevents unfair competition from unlicensed players who don't follow the rules. Licensing also allows us to defend our brands. For example, everybody knows about Jamaica Blue Mountain, Jamaica High Mountain Coffee. Those brands are world famous and globally respected. Licensing allows us to say you cannot use our trademark unless you have a license. And we have to enforce that trademark and enforce that license in order to prevent counterfeit from flooding the markets and damaging our global reputation, and also importantly from diverting revenue that would normally come to our coffee farmers and our stakeholders to illicit actors. Licensing also ensures food safety because, of course, licensing has standards, requires all licensees to meet those standards, and it prevents substandard products from entering the market, protecting our consumers' health and also our reputation internationally. And also importantly, something that we're talking about more frequently now, licensing protects or preserves our market access internationally.
Recognizing that licensing has been under-enforced in the past, JACRA is stepping up.
So JACRA is streamlining its licensing processes, making it more efficient for the stakeholder as well as for use in the market. We're also stepping up enforcement because what's the point of having fair rules if they're not being applied? We're also cracking down on the misuse of our trademarks.
Don't get caught offside. Operating without a license or misusing trademarks could lead to penalties. But enforcement isn't the goal, it's compliance.
We're encouraging you to contact JACRA and we will assist you through the process. We will help you identify the appropriate license for your activity. You know what applications you'll need. We can provide you with information on the varying requirements and application fees, which currently have been discounted by 50%, I might add.
If you need more information on licensing, please email JACRA at customerservice@jacra.org or call 876-923-2633 or 876-758-1442. Jamaica Post is committed to being your preferred logistics partner. Enjoy the convenience of 3 to 5 days for international shipments at competitive rates and next business day delivery for local packages. Take advantage of our fast, reliable and ever-evolving services: zip mail, click and ship, fast track, EMS, parcel service, registered mail, corporate mail service and private letterbox. Access customer service support and track packages online. Visit our post offices island-wide and premium service centers at select locations. For more information, go to jamaicapost.gov.jm. Conditions apply.
Food is part of health management. Up next, we explore the various habits to help prevent non-communicable diseases, secure good health, and live longer, fulfilling lives.
As non-communicable diseases, NCDs, like cardiovascular conditions, diabetes, cancer, and chronic respiratory illnesses continue to rise, adopting healthier lifestyle choices has never been more important. These diseases are often linked to lifestyle factors such as diet, physical activity, and mental well-being. Non-communicable disease coordinator for the Western Regional Health Authority, Dr. Marcia Johnson, helps us to understand the practical ways of reducing the risk of getting NCDs. As she explains, there are 4 core habits that can help individuals reduce the risk of NCDs: maintaining a balanced diet, engaging in regular physical activity, limiting alcohol consumption, and quitting smoking.
Physical activity and regular exercise in particular is very important in reducing our risk for non-communicable disease. It strengthens the heart, it helps to control blood sugar and lowers blood pressure. It has great benefits for managing your weight, and obesity is also a very strong risk factor for some of these diseases. And so we encourage persons to engage in physical activity. Start small, but be consistent. In addition, rest, very, very important. Being able to manage stress, also very important, and having good relationships with others.
When it comes to diet, there are some basic things to keep in mind.
Reduce salt, reduce sugar, reduce fats. Increase fruits and vegetables, increase your fiber, and watch the portion sizes, because sometimes even when you are eating what seems to be the healthy things, you are consuming too much of one thing at one time. So we have to also watch the portion sizes. Drink lots of water, and I think if we lean more towards a plant-based diet, having our whole grains, our peas and legumes, then we are on the better road for good nutrition.
Mental health is often overlooked when discussing physical health, but one cannot be achieved without the other.
And we are seeing mental health issues emerge more and more each day. It happens with our patients, the healthcare providers, the family caregivers. It affects everybody. And so in order to manage stress, some of the things that we can do is learning how to prioritize, learning how to be more organized for efficiency, staying connected with loved ones, taking breaks when you need. We have to get sufficient rest. Some people do deep breathing exercises that is helpful in just calming you in the moment when the stress is on and the crisis comes. Just take deep breaths. Prayer works, or meditation for some persons. That is also very useful. But the truth is, we have to learn how to balance. And one of the hardest things is to be able to say no. We have to learn how to say no and when to say no, because there are some things that just have to be put aside in order for us to cope with what is happening. And guess what? If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you find that you are not managing, it's okay to ask for help.
Another key aspect of managing health is regular screenings.
The Ministry of Health has launched this Know Your Number campaign, and it continues to bear fruit. We want persons to at least know your blood pressure status, your blood sugar, your body mass index, or we call BMI, which is the ratio of your weight to your height. And we also want you to do your blood cholesterol checks. But in addition, we want women to ensure that they have a pap smear done, they have a breast examination and or mammogram done, and for our men to do their prostate check.
By staying on top of these basic screenings, individuals can catch potential health issues early and to take proactive steps toward prevention.
We have to start out by setting realistic goals. Setting realistic goals, finding a way to track the progress. We have to find a support system. We can't do this thing alone. So whether it is a colleague, a family member, or just a friend, get somebody else to be along with you. Aim for progress and not perfection. And listen, if you fail or if you fall down, don't stay down. Start again. Non-communicable disease is a real thing, and we're seeing it happening in younger persons. We're seeing cancers occurring in younger persons. But the way to reduce our risk is by engaging primarily in 4 healthy habits: eating healthy, increasing our physical activity, avoiding alcohol, and quit smoking. And in addition, the rest, relaxation, recreation, and prayer will help us along the way.
Adopting healthier habits is not just about preventing illness, it's about creating a sustainable, fulfilling life.
The Disabilities Act will protect the rights of all persons with disabilities. And here's a great teaching moment. Every person with a disability, like a deaf or hard of hearing child, for example, has the right to an education with accessible facilities and the support they need. In this case, it would be a teacher who can use the language of the deaf, which is sign language. Visit jcpdja.com. A message from the JCPD, an agency of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security.
As we near the end of our journey inside Jamaica Magazine today, let's spend some time on the important topic of inclusion. It's Autism Acceptance Month, and building an inclusive society requires us ensuring accessibility, social and economic empowerment, and equity for persons with this and other kinds of disabilities. Up next, how government, through the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, is fostering such inclusive development.
So you want to encourage employers, you want to encourage schools, churches, communities to actively embrace and support individuals with disabilities, including those on the autism spectrum.
It's a call to action for every single Jamaican to create a more inclusive society where all people, regardless of their ability, are valued, respected, and allowed to thrive. In order to achieve this, early intervention plays a vital role in assisting all children with disabilities to reach their full potential.
We need to be the ones to foster a culture of empowerment. You cannot sit down and wait and anybody for it to happen. You've got to stand up and become an advocate of celebrating abilities, not limitations.
One of the most effective tools in this movement is the Early Stimulation Program, ESP, run by the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. It supports children from birth to 6 years old who have various types of developmental challenges.
The work being done through the ESP is certainly invaluable, as it helps to lay the foundation for a lifetime of learning, growth, and inclusion. For our teachers and students from our teachers' colleges and other institutions, you also play a pivotal role in shaping the future of our children with varying special needs.
But the need is growing, and the parents are still on the waiting list for support. So the Ministry of Labour and Social Security continues its work of expanding early intervention services to support children with special needs.
Because as Jamaica becomes more economically stable, as we get the ability as government to take care of our own needs in Jamaica, we want, through this Ministry of Labour and Social Security, to be the teachers, the ones that create a society that is wise, that is bold, that is inclusive, and not just these buzzwords. We really need inclusivity, which means coming into the room and not sitting in the corner. Not just being a statistic, but being included and involved and engaged and empowered and energized and active. And we can do it.
To support that mission, the ministry is upgrading the Stimulation Plus Center in Kingston and generally ensuring that the early stimulation program is able to provide therapy and developmental support to more children. Home visits are also conducted by trained child development officers, and mobile services are to be launched in rural parishes.
You have to give these children, give these persons an opportunity to be able to fulfill their potential. And potential requires an environment for it to be fulfilled.
Creating an inclusive Jamaica is not the job of one person or even just the government. It takes all of us.
We need your continued support for us to promote inclusive education through training and resource development, for us to encourage businesses to adopt autism-friendly hiring practices, for us to raise awareness and to break the stigmas surrounding autism and other developmental disabilities, and to support the families, support them, and to support the caregivers as well.
By investing in early support and changing how we treat each other, we can make Jamaica a place where everyone has the opportunity to excel. Government is doing its part and wants all Jamaicans to lend their support and help create a spirit of inclusion.
There is a space and a place for all of us, but we have to help to create that space.
Our half-hour journey through the pages of Jamaica Magazine ends right here for today. Once again, a happy Easter Monday to you. Be sure to join us again tomorrow on this same station for more information you can use to make Jamaica the place of choice to live, work, raise families, and of course do business and retire in paradise. In the meantime, visit our website at gis.gov.jm for this and other offerings. On behalf of the entire production team here at the GIS, I'm Adrian Atkinson. Until next time, walk good.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.